known that my anxiety, feeling trapped, and other physical symptoms were caused by this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aless, and I like to give my honest, authentic thoughts on different topics in the world, specifically moral, societal, and relationship issues. Sometimes what I say might not be liked, it might be a little controversial, but these are my opinions. I really stand for what I believe in. Back to the topic of this video. For a while now, I was experiencing a lot of symptoms that I really didn't know what they were. In fact, actually, they were always chalked up to just anxiety or other issues. I just knew that something was off. Today, I went to a specialist and I was diagnosed with superior oblique palsy, which falls under the umbrella of binocular vision dysfunction. In other words, my eyes don't work well together and they're misaligned, even though you guys probably can't tell. So I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a rundown of what it is. Superior oblique palsy is a condition where one eye is misaligned, specifically vertically, causing the brain to overcompensate and leading to various symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and eye strain. It's a type of binocular vision dysfunction where the eyes struggle to work together as a team. When the eyes are misaligned, the brain receives slightly different images, and it has to work extra hard to combine these images into a single clear picture. This overcompensation could lead to eye muscle fatigue and strain, resulting in various symptoms. The common symptoms, and I have a lot of them, include headaches, dizziness, nausea, difficulty reading, eye strain, anxiety, balance issues, light sensitivity, difficulty with depth perception, feeling very overwhelmed in crowds, not liking escalators, not liking big tall buildings, feeling very overwhelmed in stores or malls, tons of anxiety driving, zoning out sometimes, feeling like your eyes are crossing, and many other symptoms. Now onto the cause. It can arise from various factors including developmental issues, head trauma, and neurological conditions. My doctor said that it likely did not come from birth and it's something that developed over time, and I strongly suspect it was the SSRIs that I was misdiagnosed and put on, as I don't remember any significant head injuries. So this condition is not really studied enough by regular doctors, so I had to go to a specialist, and there's only a few in Canada, and it was expensive. The exam and the glasses, which I'm going to get, are very expensive. I did a comprehensive 3-hour eye exam and they found this. I'm not going to give you guys the specifics of my prescription because I don't think it matters, but I still do have glasses because I'm nearsighted, but now they have to add prisms and make some tweaks to it.
A lot of the behavioral issues that we see in the medical field, a lot of the mental health conditions that we see in the medical field, a lot of it has to do with our eyes, with the way we're perceiving our vision. And not the 20/20, not that one function that every doctor tests, that's one out of the 17 visual functions that we need. But the rest of the functions that are not working well, and then now the eyes are all over the place, they can't focus, they're getting pain, so it causes mental health issues. In fact, there was research on it that there is not a single case of schizophrenia where the patient was born blind.
Wow.
So not a single case of that. So that's a very interesting thing. And I truly believe a lot of mental health issues are undiagnosed binocular vision issues. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm seeing these life-changing experiences in my patients after correcting. I've just seen this in the last 10 years.
Binocular vision dysfunction is actually not all that rare, but people don't notice their symptoms sometimes or chalk it up to it being something else. However, the condition that I have, from researching, only 5 in 100,000 people in the United States are estimated to have it. This is the second condition I have that's not all that I heard about. This has caused distress for me, and some days are worse than others, and maybe when you guys have joined my live streams, you have seen it a little bit. I actually came across this condition through forums related to anxiety. People think that it's something mental or it's something, you have to get over, when really it's your eyes that are misaligned. Like, who would have thought? That's why I titled this the way I titled it. Honestly, when I came back today, I was feeling happy because I feel like maybe this explains a lot. Sometimes when I would go on walks with my mom, like, she'd notice I'd start drifting to the side, and she thought like maybe it was me just not paying attention or caring, when really it was my eyes zoning out, or certain anxieties I had were really because of this issue. People that were friends with me or have known me for a while, if they've noticed I seemed out of it sometimes, or I seemed fatigued, or I seemed distracted sometimes, there was an actual valid reason for it. And I felt so long like I was going crazy. Like I mentioned with my mom or other people that have noticed things, I just felt like, did I not care enough? Was I just being lazy? But I realized today that this is really why. I encourage you guys, if you feel like something is off with your eyes or your body, to do research and to listen to your body. Research can be your best friend. The answer is worth digging into to find out. This is not the end because I was just diagnosed today. I still have to get the glasses and I still have to see if they're gonna work, and I'm praying to God that they work. And if you guys want, I can give you guys an updated video of how I am and what has happened. That is all for this video. I'm really glad that there is finally an answer, or let's say a piece to the puzzle. And I'm hoping that any treatment that I receive will work. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for listening to my story. And let me know down below if you guys have any sort of medical diagnosis that are not really heard about, they're rare, or any medical diagnosis in general that have impacted you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye guys.